hearing shots being fired, but the difficulty at the moment is attributing that to anyone or any individual.
Michelle, for now, thanks very much indeed.
Now, it was in a news conference in the early hours of this morning from his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida that President Trump announced that the airstrikes in Syria had taken place. Well, let's remind you of what he said exactly.
On Tuesday, Syrian dictator military strike on the airfield. And for the souls of those who have passed. And we hope that as long as America stands for justice.
To confirm that as yet, which would at least suggest that if there have been shots fired, it was not by the police. As you can see, a variety of emergency personnel quickly onto the scene in central Stockholm. As you can see here, you have emergency services. Indeed, we're now showing you a picture of the truck itself in the front of what we're told is a department store. That is essentially the truck half in, half out of that particular building, a short distance away from those moving pictures we were showing you just a moment ago, where emergency personnel, including fire brigades, ambulances and security personnel as well. Let's just take another look at those and see if we can glean anything else. You can certainly see that the streets themselves are not desperately wide, that if a truck of that size had been driving at any kind of speed in the middle of the day, it would have been very easy for anyone to cause injury, to cause harm, very difficult for pedestrians to avoid it. Area.
Yes, it's a pedestrian area and it's the main shopping district in central Stockholm, so a lot of people would be there on a Friday afternoon and no vehicles driving at that place usually.
Well, the latest we're hearing from Swedish police is that there are many injuries there. That presumably not surprising to you. How would a vehicle have gotten into that pedestrian area? Are there no barriers? Are there no security measures to guard against that?
There are barriers, but well, we don't have exact details of that. It's the same area where we had a terror attack 5 years or some 7 years ago, where no one was killed, but the suicide bomber was killed. Police has not said that this is a terror attack, but of course they look at the situation very seriously.
In London, people are now very used to seeing armed police, seeing security barriers, particularly in and around Parliament. What is the level of security on the ground in Stockholm, in the Swedish capital?